Hello, I'm Quadratius, and this is episode 2 of my playthrough of the Banner Saga. So let's resume right where I left off. Not too far in, but... So we gotta go to the docks. Go meet with the incoming people. Wagner. The familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version trampling the halls of Grafheim, abundant in purpose. Gods, Ubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old. And if there is Wagner, there must be Hakon. Hakon? Hakon. Must there? Still bleeding tribute from the poor and stupid old yaks? At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Drunder demands it. I'll take over that lingering to death in Grafheim. Speaking of, I have no sense that you are so far from home. Just returning from Arbrang, in fact. And glad for it. Hakon motions... I'm going to go with Hakon. Sounds better to me. So Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering. Golden and bull-fed, emblazoned on red. The king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son, Ludin. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I had almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grafheim? I have the distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand, and was headed there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but, let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. Gotcha, Wagner. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. I'm sure he is. Where's Moger? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Moger. Guess we'll see you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. I have no idea how to pronounce M-O-G-R. Hopefully someone can correct me at some point. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the length of the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grafheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall couldn't find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow. It might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. So, let's go speak to the prince. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes, you're with Wagner? I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grafheim with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. He looks like a douche. I guess that's the line they're talking about. Looks kind of weird. But he looks super douchey. So why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Introduce myself, learn more about you. Let's go with number 3. I have a habit of recording history. I was hoping to talk to you about it. A Varl historian. Aha. Don't you already know? Your king and mine have both been practically trumpeting throughout the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ungracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. A formality, mostly. Wagner came to our capital in Arbrang, and now we go to the Varl's capital in Grafheim, to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men in Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it. It's damned cold up here. You get the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. See a douchey McDoucherson? I guess that's kind of what happens when, you talk to a fucking prince, right? Scrivener. You found Hakon in a meat house surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but you rarely see this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon? Vognir's the one who agreed to pass a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. Look, that looks like fucking awesome. Giant bearded axe. Get your Celtic-y, Norse-y knot things going on. Probably gonna start paying more attention to the character design too. I love it. I think I talked about it a bit last episode. How this is all rotoscoped, and it's really nice. Like, you know, all these little effects. Like, hey, his sleeve waves a bit, and his eyes blink, and it's great. So he wasn't invited. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. Now, no surprise this time. When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha! Humans. I guess if you only lived as long as a Yox fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. Not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon lets out a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Wagnir's side in this Second War, and regularly since then. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point, just another reason to get back to Grafheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Woo! I mean, a little more than cool, it looks like, right? You know, fun stuff. So let's go to the Great Hall! My 32 Varl, 15 Renown. So, that's just options. Great Hall. At dawn, you are woken by delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with the sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. Not as many as you were promised, but no time to complain now. Plus 10 Renown! Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Wagnir is already here. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Moger... I think... That's throw me off every single time. Moger steps forward. Wagnir's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. We're ready. You follow Moger and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set in the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think. So we just left. And, you know, so you've already seen the combat. And here's another part, is the management. So, you know, you got a party moving. You have, number of days of supplies. You have fighters, Varl, and clansmen, morale. And you're just kind of traveling. And this looks like a next point where... Nope. Not stopping at that tower, but... You know, you can see all kinds of things. Positive that, I suppose. You know, and days pass, and stuff happens. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Moger, cracking open meat casks. From a gracious friend, Governor Strand. Hours pass with the raucous laughter as the meat is passed throughout the camp. Let's toast to Wagnir! You raise your drinks, toasting the alliance between men and Varl. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Wagnir. Let's chat with Wagnir, and drink merrily. Let's go easy on the drink. I don't want to, you don't want to get too drunk. You'll go easy. You've got nothing against a good drink, but if anyone is going to keep an eye on things, it may as well be you. The revelers eventually fall asleep without incident. Yay. No incidents. You rise groggily. The campsite is a casualty of merriment. Moger is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Wagnir. You're needed. See what Douchey has to say. Ah, it's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagnir releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. It's wind blowing, giant axes. Good stuff, I think. How long to Grafheim? says Ludin. Ha! We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on the map. Yay, a map! It's a map, it's a map, it's a map, a map. It's the map! Seems to be taking a while to load. Oh, there we go. World map. Click and drag the map to look around. A portrait icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also click on any location to get some history about it. When you're done with the map, click the X at the bottom of the screen. Okay, there's a... Okay, I don't think... So with Mars Warlogs, I'm, you know, clicking on, you know, a lot of stuff and trying to get through the lore, but this has... Like, I'm gonna go horse reading this all to you, so... probably gonna skip it, go over a few choice things, like the random little things like, look at the boat. Sailing and navigation. At one time when the world was unknown and changing, the arts of sailing and navigation were highly desired. And while many trade routes are very valuable to this day, there's a little left to discover, and those who have tried to cross the vast have rarely returned and never found anything to speak of. So that's an interesting thing. Longships. The modern longship has been constructed to be much better at hauling goods than raiding and pillaging, as it used to be in the early days of men. Ever since the alliances forged by men in Varl, there's been more need for freight than war along the west coasts, and the murky bogs of the east are of no value whatsoever. The vast. So I'm going to probably do one more. So yeah, I'm just going around, looking at this map, which looks pretty damn amazing, I gotta say. So we're here, and we need to go... Groffelheim? I already forget the name. I think we're going on the Wandering Road. Wormtoe. Look at Wormtoe. In the foothills of the Wormscale Mountains, the Varl created a small town beneath tall pines. Overlooking the Nordfelling wastes, few come here aside those looking for seclusion. Ah, here's Grofheim. Right there. Okay, so we gotta go do. Or up there and then back up. So, that's that. We head north, then east, past the forts. Grofheim is far from Strand, going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Gramirstead? What's the point of marching? Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Gramirstead. Half-sunken city crawling with dredge prints. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through nose. A poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the old boyfriend. With the boy. I need to try that again. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Vedderfell, if we're lucky. Were those R's after consonants? I don't know how to do those at all. So camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by clicking the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equipped items in the hero's tent. So that should actually capitalized because it's an acronym for heads-up display, but I don't think anyone really cares. You know, it should be capital H, period, capital U, period, D, period. Anyway, you can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Click leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to go back to the road. Heroes tent. So I think these are the guys you fight with, right? Click on unit from view stats, promote ranks, and learn about abilities. So Ganolf. The Warlock uses Massive Tempest. Hits 2, 3, 4 enemies. Let's run him. The greatest warriors in the battlefield are those who loop past their first battles to start a journey down the path of legend. Build higher stats, increase your item rank. Okay. 5 renown. That's that stat. So, oh, there we go. Armor block, break, exertion, ability, lore. Ganolf. When Ubin became the Varl King's tax collector, he was given an entourage of bodyguards to help transport gold across Huron. Or I think that's an H. Ganolf is the only one from the original group still alive, and for good reason. Okay, so armor break, exertion, willpower, strength, armor, and ability. So let's go another strength, and we'll go another armor. Confirm. Ludin, Hakon, Moger. Fuck, I don't know how to pronounce his name at all. I don't think I ever will. Loading, loading, loading. Okay. That's heroes, it's training. Let's leave. Let's leave. I'm sure we'll get combat soon enough.
Weatherfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
Okay, so I guess we just treat it like an ER. So it's Vetterville. I think that's a Yox. By Hedder Baldric. That's a little Varl for some missing cattle. What? A couple of days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. My boy's seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scaflings, out here maybe? Could they have Varl working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about as the caravan sets up tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of Varl? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up. Hear that? Where's Ludin? It's faint. Sounds like fighting, and it's something else. Hakon takes off at a run. Go fuck people up. Nice cursor. Oh shit. Another combat tutorial. Move with waypoints. Spearman can attack diagonally and up to 2 tiles away. Press tab. Tap top right banner. No, tab. Compare your stats to the enemies. Now click to attack. Armor blocks. I've done a tutorial already. Do I really need another one? I already know. It said in the earlier one. Okay, yeah, it does this. Oh, great. Making me attack this. Do no damage. Fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damage from both in strength. Armor. Oh, holy shit. Get wrecked. Like, just absolutely fucking annihilated right there. Dredge. Okay, so he has absolutely no exertion whatsoever. I should probably add some. And ha ha ho. more health damage. No, Gnolf is actually kind of getting beaten up, sort of badly. Should really check their abilities, huh? So his, I believe. Yep. Starting from target and going clockwise, so we'll go with him. What's he doing? Elks. Oh, summon an ally. Go, fuck you. Burn the rest of... Oh, no more exertion. Fun. Nope, that's just credits. No options, I mean. Oh. Can't get close to him. Okay, I definitely should put exertion on him if he next time he levels up. Great. Okay, well, you're dead. Okay, so what's your ability? Break damage target +1 to return the favor, so... Nope. Can't hit him, so just end turn with him. And he does. Big guy that goes down. So bring the pain. Break damage to target, +1 to return the favor. Return the favor. Getting hit triggers a counterattack for 1 armor damage. Okay, so we'll probably also add more armor to him. That would probably work out pretty damn well. Run away! You know, I could have probably done Tempest there too. Shit. They're pinging. No way, but aha! Giant attack, motherfucker. Okay. 10 damage, huh? Going down, bitch. Renown! Woo! The foe is lying down. Promotion! Or is ready. Hakon! Hakon's a fucking badass. You trying to get yourself killed, Ludin? What are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. You never seen a dredge before? What kind of idiot? Break their armor first! Where did they come from? We didn't even see them. They were just there. Hakon goes to where Wagner lies face down. The future Varl killing lies motionless, aside from a spurting pool of blood. Oh no, Wagner! Wagner's dead. Dun dun dun. Chapter 2. Cut with a keen-edged sword. So, yeah. That was the first chapter of the game Banner Saga. Woo! We're going to Skogir? Skogir? I think she might be a tad scared. Where did that thing come from? Shh, stay close. I think it saw us. I don't know, maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But it's got an arrow. So that might not be good. Deployment happens before battle. Click on your characters, which is now Rook and Alette. Rook, Alette. And now we're within blue squares. Click ready, so. Bloop. Bloop. So I'm gonna leave it off as a nice cliffhanger here. So I think it's a good time to end it. So thank you for watching. I've been Quadratius. I hope to see you for the next video, and just have a wonderful day.